In the heart of a high-intensity construction zone, surrounded by the swirling sands of a desert landscape, stands a machine that epitomizes rugged reliability, a tactical 4x4 utility truck. This isn't just any transport vehicle, it is a specialized workhorse designed to thrive where the pavement ends and the real work begins. If you look closely at its stance, you'll notice the high ground clearance, a necessity for navigating the uneven, debris-strewn terrain of an active build site. The wheels are wrapped in massive, deep-tread off-road tires, specifically engineered to provide maximum traction on loose sand and jagged rocks alike. These tires are likely connected to a central tire inflation system, allowing the driver to adjust pressure on the fly, dropping it to float over soft dunes or pumping it back up for stability when carrying heavy loads on harder ground. The heart of this beast lies beneath that wide, aggressive hood. We are looking at a heavy-duty turbocharged diesel engine, likely pushing anywhere from 250 to 350 horsepower, but more importantly, generating immense torque at low RPMs. This allows the truck to crawl out of deep ruts even when its rear bed is fully loaded. The cooling system is oversized to combat the ambient heat of the desert, which can easily soar past 45 degrees Celsius. Notice the snorkel-style air intake positioned high near the roofline. This ensures the engine breathes clean air, keeping the fine, abrasive desert dust from clogging the internal components and causing a catastrophic failure in the middle of a shift. The cab itself is a study in functional design. It features a semi-forward control layout, giving the driver an authoritative view of the obstacles ahead. The windshield is large and upright, protected by heavy-duty wipers ready to clear away the constant buildup of grit. Above the cab, a high-intensity LED light bar is mounted, an essential feature for when the sun dips below the horizon and the site must be illuminated for night operations. The mirrors are oversized and heated, ensuring that even in the temperature swings of a desert night, the driver maintains a 360-degree awareness of the moving machinery and ground crew surrounding them. Moving to the back, the cargo area is covered by a heavy-duty, weather-resistant tan canvas canopy. This tensioned fabric protects sensitive equipment or personnel from the blistering UV rays and the abrasive wind-blown sand. Underneath that canopy is a steel-sided drop bed, modular in nature, which can be configured for anything from troop transport and medical supplies to heavy construction materials like piping or tools. The side ladders and tie-down points suggest a vehicle that is frequently loaded and unloaded in a hurry, emphasizing the logistical speed required in modern infrastructure projects. Now, take a look at the environment surrounding this vehicle. We are in a theater of massive movement. To the left, a yellow hydraulic excavator is at work, its boom extended as it carves into the earth. The dust clouds rising in the background aren't just for show, they represent the sheer scale of the excavation taking place. In the distance, towering construction cranes pierce the sky, indicating that this isn't just a road project, it's a major structural development, perhaps a remote industrial facility or a new desert outpost. The air is thick with suspended particulate matter, a technical way of saying the air itself is a challenge for both man and machine. Safety on a site like this is paramount, as evidenced by the orange traffic cones placed strategically around the vehicle's path. These markers create a safety envelope, separating the heavy hauling routes from the foot traffic of the workers. Speaking of workers, you can see the ground crew in the distance, clad in high visibility vests and hard hats. Their presence reminds us that despite the power of the machinery, these projects are human-led. They rely on the truck to deliver the tools and materials that keep the timeline on track. The coiled cables and scattered rocks in the foreground tell a story of a site in its implementation phase, where the groundwork is being laid for something permanent. Mechanically, the truck's suspension is worth noting. It utilizes heavy-duty leaf springs and telescopic shock absorbers, designed to take the thump out of every crater. This protects the chassis from stress fractures over years of abuse. The front bumper is reinforced with a steel brush guard, protecting the headlights and radiator from accidental impacts with construction debris. Even the license plate, tucked neatly into the bumper, suggests a vehicle that is part of a registered fleet, likely tracked via GPS to optimize fuel consumption and route efficiency across the vast desert expanse. As the wind picks up, blurring the horizon into a haze of gold and ochre, the truck remains a steady anchor. The interplay of light and shadow on its matte gray paint reveals the contours of a vehicle built for the long haul. It represents a bridge between engineering and environment. Every bolt, every weld, and every drop of hydraulic fluid in this scene is dedicated to the goal of transforming a barren wasteland into a functional piece of infrastructure. This is where mechanical endurance meets human ambition, all captured in a single, dusty moment of industrial progress.